Okay, so I got dragged into this drama, and I'm gonna respond to it and tell my side of the story. But please do not harass anyone in the video. I was chilling in the afternoon when Sonny messaged me saying that they had cancer. I was already very skeptical, and I also didn't really trust it, but I went with it because I didn't want to hurt someone's feelings. But then Early Maker responded to Sonny and said some things about attention seeking, which Sonny is quite known for, which I kind of agreed with, and it was a little suspicious. And they had a big fight with Sonny, and Sonny left saying this. And then they say this. Well, that wasn't true. He completely crashed out on Early Maker for not believing him again for the 10th time, which of course they didn't include in the exposure because then people won't think they're the victim. I saw they were villainizing all senses, while I did nothing yet at all. But then Sonny went into my DM and straight up said that many of my friends only know how to hate and are terrible people, and I just didn't want to deal with it. But after not responding for a few minutes, I immediately got DM'd by Sonny asking me why I'm ghosting while I just left real quick. So I blocked Sonny, which was my choice, not Early Maker's. So I don't have to deal with this stupid drama anymore. Then the drama died a bit, and suddenly Sonny had surgery that was 100% successful, which was already a bit suspicious. But then when the drama was risen up again a bit, it suddenly went worse, which is ultimately suspicious. Then I woke up this morning with news that Sonny was making an exposal. And without any context, they just straight up said we were toxic, making their community hate us without knowing the situation at all. So then Sonny made a community post on YouTube, which is also there in their exposal video, and in the screenshot there's me with this comment. While again removing context to make me look bad while I said this. This is a part of my story that Sonny completely just didn't show for obvious reasons. And also, they removed Early Maker from the server and they blocked him too. Then Sonny went ahead in the Secret Way Discord to say that Early Maker is a terrible person without showing what they did, and now Early Maker is banned because the mods believed Sonny. The quote-unquote exposal video is just a really unfair against us, and they also just straight up deleted the bad things that they said. Death threats, wanted Early Maker to get the same fate as Thumb and die, and threatens his parents. He also harassed one of the members of Sentzes Neon. And then he also tried to suicidal blackmail Neon. This should be plenty of reasons to see that we aren't the bad guys in this situation. This should show how manipulative Sony is, and just writing about it makes me sick. I hope this proves that we were not toxic, and are just a group that wants to make good videos, and Sony is just ruining one of my dreams. I hope that the information that you have seen today was very useful, and I hope that you won't support Sony and her efforts to try to bring us down. See you in the next video.
Okay, so when I'm editing this video, I got some evidence from my friend Purple that Sonny was trying to make him say stuff that he doesn't want to, when he clearly said he doesn't want to do this stuff, including sending their age. I have proof of it with a video, which is generally just disgusting behavior. And if that wasn't enough, Sony also tried to get one of my best friends online called Determined to gang up upon me and hate me, all because of something out of context. It's genuinely so stupid, and Sony just deleted everything and tries to uh, just leaving without getting caught. So he doesn't have any consequences with anything he did. I really didn't enjoy making this video because I just don't like drama and allegations and stuff. But I hope you can see that I'm not a bad person, even though with all this controversy. Uh, expect to see other videos from now on.